أهلا ومساء الخير جميعا. معكم أمال The Loan Officer in Branch Manager Security National. في لقائنا اللي بنحاول يكون أسبوعي as much as we can. اليوم راح أحكي لكم عن actually طبيعة البرامج اللي typically all lenders offer it. Typically all of them, not all of them, but 90% actually, including us طبعا. As you know, feel like two kind of loans, right? اللي هي QM loan and non-QM loan. When I said QM loan mean typically the traditional loans اللي هي FHA loan, conventional USD loans, VA loans. So this is kind of a traditional loans or like QM loan, like الcost تبعها بتكونش high. That's why we call it QM loan. So typically QM loan is like we use income طبعا, we use credit, we have to check income, we have to check credit. الريشيو لازم تكون depend على البروجرام طبعا. If it's conventional 50, إذا FHA ممكن تكون 47 50 57. So by this point, it's sometimes so hard to qualify people على traditional this kind of loans لأنه الريت عالي. فإذا الناس اللي المستوى تبعهم أو الدخل تبعهم في المتوسط ممكن يكون فعلا صعب إنه qualify مع الريجولار لون لأنه الريشيو ممكن يكون most likely راح يكون عالي. Okay, unless they have high income, right? In non-QM loan, we don't really look at the tax return, right? And it's more for self-employed. I just want to be clear with that. It's more really for self-employed. With non-QM loan, it's يعني بيجي under non-QM loan, bank statement loan, profit and loss, VOE, for example, the SCR loans too. This kind of loans depend on the program طبعا. The income, it's not really, it's a big deal, but it's not big deal like the traditional loan. Like for example, the bank statement loan. الشخص العادي في traditional loan, we look at tax return تبعه. If he has a gross $2 million, okay, والنت تبعه 40,000, we look at 40,000, it's a traditional loan. But if it's non-QM loan, we look at bank statement. So if he has deposit, for example, the $2 million, we take this $2 million as an income loan, which is great. Profit and loss, for example, we look at profit and loss. The statement when the CBA, we based عليه, we qualify them. So it's a little bit easier to qualify self-employed على this kind of loans. At the SCR, for example, the investment, we just look at the banks. They have the money in the bank, which is 20% down payment. We don't look at income, we don't look at any of these. It is easier, okay, it is easier. The only thing that it is high, but even when we talk about the rate, okay, it's not really big difference, depend على البرنامج طبعا. Like the rate في اللون العادي 6.5, which is really now 6.5 to 7. الريت non-QM loan ممكن يكون between 7.5 to 8, but it's really good way to get the people to buy houses. And it's just, it's really good for الناس اللي, especially if you're renting a house, you don't want to keep paying interest, because when you pay rent, this is the interest, right, itself. You don't want to pay the mortgage for the landlord, so at least you build your home equity. You feel like it's your house, you're not leasing this house, you're not paying the mortgage for the landlord. وبعدين إذا الدنيا مشت والريت نزل, this is something we always can revisit and refinance. But it's always a good way to think, like بتهيألي لازم نطلع شوية من شوية من traditional loans, so we try to really look into this kind of loans. Then it's a good way to get you qualified to buy a house. So please, if you have any question, never hesitate to call me and text me like always. My phone number 832-978-2667, and this is Amal, your loan officer. Thank you so much.